Mnangagwa third term push tied to UN 2030 agenda narrative. The 17th of August, 2025. Vertical bar by Gifford Gamwe. Vertical bar Harare. Zimbabwe's democracy is once again under threat, as some political actors are attempting to exploit the United Nations 2030 agenda for sustainable development to justify extending President Emmerson Mnangagwa's rule beyond the constitutional limit. At the heart of the debate is a disturbing proposal, canceling the 2028 elections altogether, allegedly to align Zimbabwe's governance with global development frameworks. Critics say this is nothing more than a smokescreen designed to entrench one man in power at the expense of the nation's democratic progress. Analysts warn that such maneuvers represent a direct assault on constitutionalism. Zimbabwe's constitution is clear. Presidential term limits exist to prevent leaders from overstaying in power. Attempts to extend Mnangagwa's rule beyond 2030 would therefore subvert the very foundations of democracy and betray the sacrifices of millions of Zimbabweans who fought for political freedom. This is not about development or the people. It is about a few elites protecting their own power and privileges. A Harare-based governance expert told Change Radio News. The ruling ZANU-PF party has also come under scrutiny, with some senior officials accused of abusing its structures to push this agenda. Instead of serving the interests of ordinary Zimbabweans, the party risks being used as a vehicle for personal ambition, a move observers describe as dangerous political opportunism. The idea of scrapping elections betrays fear. It is an admission, critics say, that those pushing for Mnangagwa's extended rule know he is unlikely to win a fair and credible election in 2028. Canceling elections would not only rob Zimbabweans of their voice, but also undo decades of fragile progress toward democratic governance. If allowed to succeed, this plan would deliver a catastrophic blow to public trust in both the government and its institutions. It would also isolate Zimbabwe further on the international stage, inviting condemnation and possible sanctions. As pressure mounts, civic groups and citizens alike are calling on all Zimbabweans to reject this assault on democracy. They argue that the struggle is no longer just about who holds office, but about safeguarding the very future of the country. Zimbabweans are being urged to remember, the Constitution belongs to the people, not to politicians. Defending it is a duty that falls on every citizen who desires a free, fair, and prosperous nation.